Hello, my name is Father David Mowry, and I'm the instructor of homiletics at Mundelein Seminary, and I'm speaking to you from the grounds of our seminary because there's a little part of our campus I wanted to share with you. This statue of St. Joseph behind me is one I pass by every day on my way to and from the chapel. It's good to be reminded of St. Joseph every day, especially during this year of St. Joseph, when we're invited by the Holy Father to practice the virtues of St. Joseph a little more intentionally. Who among us couldn't do with a little more of Joseph's obedience to the plan of God in our lives? Maybe I could use a little more of Joseph's fidelity, his attentiveness to Mary and the Christ child. But I think a virtue of Joseph's that we could all do a little bit more with is his exercise of hope. You stop and think about it, St. Joseph was given a lot of bad news in his life. Congratulations, you're engaged to be married. Bad news, your fiancée is pregnant and you're not the father. Congratulations, your son has been born. Bad news, the king wants him dead. Congratulations, you managed to get Mary and Jesus all the way to Jerusalem for the big feast day. Bad news, no one seems to know where Jesus is. Time and again, Joseph was handed disappointment, confusion, and difficulty. And yet Joseph never uttered a word of complaint, never offered anything that might come across as less than grateful to what God had in mind for him. And as a result, Joseph constantly exercised hope. He was always pushing forward into the future that he knew God was going to give to him. Even in the face of all indications to the contrary, Joseph hoped in God. We could all use a little more hope. We've, each of us, been handed all kinds of bad news over the last year. The global pandemic, the social and civil unrest in our country, not to mention all the innumerable personal difficulties that we face in the ordinariness of our lives. It can be difficult to have hope, to trust that God is in control, that there is a future for us. This year, brothers and sisters, I invite you to join me for 3 nights of living in hope, of looking with St. Joseph at God's control over our lives, and of entering into a deeper appreciation for that virtue of hope. Each of these 3 nights will be centered around finding that strong hope that propelled St. Joseph and all the saints into that future God has in store for each and every one of us. The parish mission at Saints Peter and Paul will be on Monday the 22nd, Tuesday the 23rd, and Wednesday the 24th, starting at 7 p.m. each night in the main church. I do hope you can join us. Registration is available on our parish website, and I hope that you can join me there. God love and bless you all.